Imagine a world where money is no longer confined to banks, where financial systems are transparent, secure, and accessible to anyone with an internet connection. In this world, cryptocurrencies have moved beyond mere digital cash, evolving into complex platforms capable of hosting smart contracts, decentralized applications, and entire financial ecosystems. Among these emerging platforms, one name stands out for its scientific rigor, sustainability, and ambitious vision: Cardano. But what exactly is Cardano, and how does it work? Cardano is often described as a third-generation blockchain. Unlike the first generation, represented by Bitcoin, which focused primarily on decentralized currency, or the second generation, like Ethereum, which introduced programmable smart contracts, Cardano aims to address fundamental challenges in blockchain technology: scalability, security, and sustainability. What makes Cardano unique is not just its technology, but the philosophy behind its creation. At the heart of Cardano's story is Charles Hoskinson, a co-founder of Ethereum. Hoskinson envisioned a blockchain built not only for speed and efficiency, but also grounded in peer-reviewed academic research. Every protocol, every algorithm in Cardano is designed based on rigorous scientific study, reviewed by experts, and backed by formal verification techniques to ensure reliability. In essence, Cardano is not built on a whim or hype. It is built on science, mathematics, and a commitment to long-term stability. This sets the stage for a blockchain that is not only functional today, but designed to adapt and grow over decades. Cardano's architecture reflects this thoughtful design. Unlike many other blockchains that mix transaction processing and smart contract execution, Cardano separates these concerns into two distinct layers. The first is the Cardano Settlement Layer, or CSL. This layer handles the movement of ADA, Cardano's native cryptocurrency, enabling secure, fast, and transparent transactions. By isolating the transfer of value from the execution of code, Cardano reduces congestion and ensures that payments can occur quickly, even when the network is busy. Above the CSL is the Cardano Computation Layer, or CCL. This layer is where smart contracts and decentralized applications come to life. By separating computation from settlement, developers gain flexibility. They can design applications that interact with the ledger in sophisticated ways without compromising the efficiency of basic transactions. This two-layer approach is one of Cardano's most elegant innovations, allowing the platform to scale while maintaining security and functionality. However, architecture alone does not make a blockchain secure or sustainable. Consensus, the way nodes in the network agree on which transactions are valid, is crucial. Cardano employs a unique proof-of-stake protocol called Ouroboros. Unlike Bitcoin, which relies on energy-intensive proof-of-work mining, Ouroboros allows anyone holding ADA to participate in validating transactions and creating new blocks. Stakeholders can delegate their ADA to staking pools, contributing to network security and earning rewards in the process. The mechanics are fascinating. Time on Cardano is divided into epochs and slots. For each slot, the network randomly selects a slot leader, essentially a node responsible for validating transactions and producing a new block. This selection process is weighted by the amount of ADA staked, meaning that those who have invested more in the network have a proportionate chance of being chosen. The result is a system that is energy efficient, secure, and resilient against attacks, while simultaneously rewarding participants who actively support the network. Beyond its consensus mechanism, Cardano offers several other distinguishing features. Security is a top priority, achieved through advanced cryptographic methods and formal verification. Scalability is addressed not only through the proof-of-stake protocol, but also through ongoing innovations like Hydra, a Layer 2 scaling solution designed to enable thousands of transactions per second. And because Cardano is designed with interoperability in mind, it can communicate with other blockchains and legacy financial systems, opening the door for real-world adoption and integration. Another aspect that sets Cardano apart is its emphasis on community governance and long-term sustainability. The network is designed to evolve through a decentralized decision-making process, giving ADA holders a voice in protocol upgrades, funding proposals, and the future direction of the ecosystem. This ensures that Cardano is not just a static piece of technology, but a living, adaptable platform shaped by the people who use it. As we explore Cardano, it's important to recognize that this is a blockchain built with patience and foresight. Every step from its academic foundations to its layered architecture and proof of stake protocol is designed to solve problems that have hindered previous blockchains: energy consumption, slow transaction times, and security vulnerabilities. Cardano is not merely a platform for sending and receiving cryptocurrency. It is a carefully constructed ecosystem designed for the future of decentralized finance and digital governance. So far, we've discussed the foundations, the vision of its creators, the rigorous scientific approach, the dual-layer architecture, and the Ouroboros proof-of-stake system. Yet these are just the building blocks. To truly understand Cardano, we need to see how it operates in practice, how transactions flow, how smart contracts are executed, and how ADA drives participation in the network. In the next part, we will dive into the practical workings of Cardano, explore its smart contract platform, and consider the real-world applications that make this blockchain a compelling and forward-looking technology. By understanding these foundational concepts, you begin to see why Cardano is often described as more than just a cryptocurrency. It is a vision of what blockchain technology can achieve when guided by research, design, and a commitment to long-term sustainability. The journey of Cardano is as much about innovation as it is about redefining how we think about money, trust, and decentralized systems. Now that we've explored the foundations of Cardano, its scientific roots, layered architecture, and the Ouroboros proof-of-stake system, it's time to see how these elements come together in practice. Understanding how Cardano operates in the real world is essential to grasp why it is more than just a cryptocurrency and how it is poised to become a platform for a new generation of decentralized applications. At its core, the Cardano network functions through a combination of validators, staking pools, and ADA holders who participate in securing the blockchain. Imagine a transaction between two users. Alice wants to send ADA to Bob. She initiates the transaction, which is then broadcast to the network. Nodes, acting as validators, verify that Alice has sufficient funds and that the transaction follows the rules of the protocol. Once verified, the transaction is grouped with others into a block. Here, the Ouroboros protocol takes over. A slot leader is chosen from the pool of validators based on the amount of ADA they have staked. This slot leader is responsible for adding the block to the blockchain, effectively confirming Alice's transaction. The process may seem complex, but it happens seamlessly in seconds. Every transaction is recorded immutably, meaning once it is added to the blockchain, it cannot be altered or erased. Yet, despite this transparency, Cardano ensures privacy through cryptographic techniques. Users can trust the network without revealing sensitive personal information, striking a balance between openness and security. Beyond simple transactions, Cardano shines when it comes to smart contracts and decentralized applications. The platform uses a unique smart contract language called Plutus, which is built on Haskell, a language known for precision and reliability. Plutus allows developers to write contracts that are formally verifiable, reducing the risk of bugs or vulnerabilities that could be exploited. This focus on correctness is a direct reflection of Cardano's research-driven philosophy. Smart contracts on Cardano can power a wide range of applications. For example, decentralized finance, DeFi, platforms can operate without traditional intermediaries, providing loans, insurance, or trading services. Supply chain management can be improved by recording every step of production and delivery on the blockchain, ensuring transparency and accountability. Even voting systems can benefit from Cardano's immutable ledger, providing verifiable yet anonymous results. The possibilities are vast, and the platform's robust design ensures that these applications run efficiently without compromising security. At the heart of this ecosystem is ADA, Cardano's native token. ADA is not just a medium of exchange, it is the lifeblood of the network. Holders can stake ADA to participate in the validation process, earn rewards, and influence governance decisions. Through staking pools, even users with smaller amounts of ADA can contribute to network security and receive proportional rewards. This democratic participation fosters a sense of community ownership and aligns incentives between developers, users, and stakeholders. The governance model itself is another crucial aspect of Cardano's operation. Unlike many blockchains where upgrades are decided by a centralized team, Cardano incorporates decentralized governance. ADA holders can vote on protocol changes, funding proposals and strategic initiatives, ensuring that the network evolves according to the collective will of its community. This approach not only decentralizes power, but also encourages transparency, accountability, and long-term sustainability. Cardano's real-world impact is also evident in its initiatives across the globe. From enabling blockchain-based identity solutions in developing countries to supporting decentralized financial services in regions with limited banking infrastructure, Cardano is designed to be a platform that goes beyond speculation. Its focus on scalability, sustainability, and interoperability positions it as a serious contender in the blockchain space, capable of supporting large-scale applications without the pitfalls experienced by earlier networks. Despite its many strengths, Cardano faces challenges. Adoption remains a critical hurdle. Building a thriving ecosystem of developers, businesses, and users takes time. Competition is fierce, particularly from Ethereum and newer blockchains that prioritize speed and low transaction costs. However, Cardano's deliberate, research-driven approach means that it prioritizes long-term stability and security over rapid but potentially fragile expansion. This patience may ultimately prove to be its greatest asset, as it establishes a foundation for reliable, sustainable growth. Looking ahead, the future of Cardano is intertwined with innovation in decentralized finance, global governance, and digital identity. Its layered architecture allows for continued experimentation and scaling, while its proof-of-stake system ensures energy-efficient operation. Smart contracts and Plutus-based applications open doors to countless use cases, from finance and logistics to voting and healthcare. With every upgrade, Cardano moves closer to realizing its vision of a secure, sustainable, and inclusive blockchain platform. In summary, understanding how Cardano works requires appreciating the synergy between its scientific foundation, architectural design, consensus mechanism, and community-driven governance. Transactions are processed efficiently and securely through Ouroboros. Smart contracts are executed reliably on the computation layer, and ADA drives participation, security, and governance. This combination of technology and philosophy creates a blockchain that is both practical and forward-looking. Cardano demonstrates that blockchain can be more than a tool for speculation. It can be a platform for meaningful, decentralized solutions that address real-world problems. It is a network where innovation, research, and community intersect to create a system designed not just for today, but for the challenges and opportunities of the future. By understanding its mechanisms, from settlement to computation, from staking to governance, we gain insight into a blockchain that embodies both ambition and rigor. As we conclude this exploration, it becomes clear that Cardano is not just another cryptocurrency. It is a blueprint for the next generation of blockchain technology. Its success will depend not only on adoption and development, but also on the ongoing participation and engagement of a global community. For those willing to look beyond the surface, Cardano offers a glimpse into a future where decentralized networks are secure, scalable, and sustainable, a world where technology empowers individuals and communities alike.